Hi, welcome to my home. My name is Lisa. And on today's agenda, we have one more tree to do. So I will spin the camera around and show you a little bit about um, where the tree is and what things I think I might be able to put on there. I bought another tree and I didn't really buy any more ornaments. So let me spin you around and I'll show you what I've got. Okay, so this is where I do my stitching in the evening. And so I used to have a bird cage over here, and it just had two little birds in it. And I thought, well, this is a lot of cleaning for just two little birds. So I decided to put them in my large cage with all the other ones. And I found this hutch at the thrift store. They were asking $70 for it. But since I had, they have like a frequent shopper card. Every time you spend $10, you get a stamp. And once you get 10 stamps, then you get 20% off. So I was able to get it for $55. So I just put some of my pink dishes, like these were the bowls that I just got a couple weeks ago for $1 each. And then I have just a little bit of cross stitch in there. I also have a strawberry that I made. And then I just have some other pink dishes that I had previously. A little bit more cross stitch and a couple sheep. So that pretty much sums up the hutch. And I can't decide. Let me back up a little bit. I really like having the doors open, but the door to my sewing room is right here, and it's kind of awkward. So I'm not really sure how it'll work out because when the doors are shut, you can't really see what's in there. So anyhow, so this is how it is right at the moment. So let me shut this door a little bit and I'll show you the tree that I'm going to work on today. This was one I just got at the thrift store last week. It's just a skinny pencil tree, and it already had lights on it, and it was $30, which is a little pricey for me. But I thought, considering that it's right before Christmas, that's a pretty good price for it. So anyway, so let's show you what I have in mind to go on this tree. Just a second. Okay, so like I said, I didn't buy any new stuff for this tree. So I'm just going to kind of wing it. I was trying to come up with something that would go over there. And I thought, well, I have some more of these dishes that didn't go in the hutch. So I thought, well, it's kind of going to be a little bit like the tree I did last week. But anyway, I'm just working with what I have. So I grabbed some cream colored hydrangea. I have just a little bit of silk flowers that are more of a cream color. Some of them are ranunculus, and then I have some more really pretty pink ranunculus silk flowers that I might use. I am going to put my grapevine on, and it's an actual grapevine garland that I purchased at a craft store. And then I have a couple options. I found these pink balls a few years ago for 50 cents at the thrift store. And then I have these little cream ones. So that's kind of what I have in mind. I also have some red garland. And I have a couple other little things, but we'll see how it goes. Just a second. Let me hook the camera up and we'll get going. Okay, so to put the grapevine on, I pulled it out from the wall a little bit just because I didn't want to knock stuff off my shelf and whatnot. But anyway, so this grapevine garland is just real easy to use. I suppose if you really got in a pinch, you could take some, you know, like some different sizes and just cut wreaths in half and just kind of stick them in there. If you can't find this product and you really want to come up with something like this, but I believe you can find it pretty readily. So, and then I just kind of start at the bottom and just untwist it. And just kind of try to get it as even as you can. Okay, so anyway, that's pretty much the grapevine, and I'm going to throw some garland on it real quick. Just a second here. Okay, and so then this garland that I'm going to use is just like beads. I can get them at my thrift store quite frequently. So whenever I see them, I usually grab them. But I've got a pretty large bag of them, and I don't think I've used them anywhere this year so far. So, and I generally start the same way. I start at the bottom. I didn't think it would look completely right just having everything be pink on the tree, considering that I have it in here in my living room where I have all my snowmen and stuff, I mean my Santas. So I thought, well, if I tried to throw in a little bit of red, maybe that would help it all kind of tie together nice. So we'll see. Okay. So I'll move you up a little closer so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so I usually start with some of my larger items. So I think that's going to be, in my case this year, it's going to be the bowls. So since I only have the one plate, I kind of thought about using that as the topper. So, and I did the same thing, although this time I didn't have the right size plate hanger. So I just twisted it around quite a bit and then kind of tied it closed. But hey, it worked. So anyway. But I kind of feel like that grapevine was going to be in my way, so I just kind of put it at the back of the tree. Sorry, I guess I should have paused you during this step, but one of my dogs is partially blind, especially when he's inside. When he's outside, there's so much light and everything that he sees a little bit better. But in the house, he runs into stuff all the time. So I know I have to get this very secure. Because this is right next to their dog door. And so he goes flying out there like he has not a care in the world. So it's probably not my brightest idea to put fragile dishes right in his road, but that's what I'm going to do. I don't have any major investment in any of these, so we're just going to give it a whirl. Let's see. So I think we'll start with a bowl here. And I'm just using the black twist ties that came with my Christmas lights. But you could use wire or whatever you have on hand. I have like a small fetish with dishes. So it's kind of fun for me to actually be able to use them on my tree because I really do. I enjoy dishes so much. It's like one of my funnest things to find at the thrift store. So, okay, so that tree's kind of wobbly. Okay, so now that we have the plate up there, I want to try to put some flowers up there and kind of jazz it up a little bit. So I think I'm just going to try to stick some of these back there. I might pause you because this might take me a minute. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's going to stay or not, but that's what we have to work with for right at the moment. And now I'm going to hang up some of the mugs. All right, everybody. So let me get you a little close up and show you a little bit about what we went on. So we had the cream balls put on and the pink ones. And then I put on some of these little cups. Anyway, I think it's going to look really cute back there in that corner. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you got a little bit of inspiration. It's not much different from the other tree I did the other day, but I'm just using what I got. So I have a couple more trees to do, so who knows? I might bring you along with that too. I hope you have a great day, everybody. Thank you.